Welcome back. This is Arcade Night, and the General feels like going on a shopping spree. But first, guys, we need to withdraw the funds from the poor peasants of Judea. So we will raid and pillage every village until we have satisfied the General's thirst. So sit back on your comfy thrones, grab a golden chalice of your favorite tasty beverage, and let's get ready to play Imperial Rome. It's so unfortunate what I'm forced to do because of the poor decisions of your leadership. These peasants will pay. They will pay for a new onager. They will pay for new regal robes for the general. And I think hopefully they'll also pay for another legion. So guys, let's get out of here and start pillaging and raiding the last two Hebrew villages. Now, I have most of my lords with me, and I think pretty much they've left us alone. There's a few scattered lords here and there, but they don't want to have anything to do with this. So let's go ahead and take some hostile action and loot and burn this village. Let's see if they want to come fight. See if they want to come and fight. I don't think so. I don't think so. Be scared. Be scared. There's only 2 villages, in fact. Oh. I'll accept your peace agreement. I accept it. See if I can finish raiding, though. Beautiful. That's perfect. They saw what was coming. They saw what was coming. So let's grab the best gear we can. The best items. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Take all of that. I don't know if this will pay for much of anything. I was hoping to get to that other village, but we've got so much to do. We still got to go and talk to a few ladies of Rome. So guys, I'm going to head back to Antioch, and once I get there and start selling off these goods, we're going to get on our ship and start getting on what we tried to do in the last episode. We wanted to scout the Bosparan Kingdom, and we wanted to talk to a few ladies of Rome. So guys, we're going to get to that today. So I'm going to see you in a second. Wow, look at this weekly budget. Almost 18,000 gold. And then I got another 7,000 from raiding that Hebrew village. And what really came in, everything kind of equally. Antioch is bringing in, wow, close to 10 grand, if not more. Ardashat, not that great. Granus are kind of the second best. So all in all, not too bad. Not too bad. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop off most of my troops in either Tigranus and Ardashat. Oh, I reject the offer. He will stay in my dungeons. We're still fighting Armenia. They're still foolish enough. I don't know why they haven't disappeared as a faction yet. I have their king. I have most of their lords. They have no holdings. I guess it's just a matter of time. So Tigranus has 206. What does Ardashat have? 224. So probably I'll split. I'll keep about 50 men on me. I'll split most of the others between the two. I'm also taking this opportunity to reinforce every one of my garrisons, so especially Ardashat, because this is going to be right on the border when we start having the war against the Bosparan Kingdom. So what I'm doing is I'm just going in here, guys. Hire a group. South Party. I've already hired 2 groups, some Gestats and some archers. So I'm going to go ahead and have the archers join my party, and I'm going to drop them off in the garrison. And guys, I'm going to go ahead and do that for Tigranus as well. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to head back to the capital, and we're going to set sail for the Bosparan Kingdom on our scouting mission. It completely slipped the general's mind that we got a fortress out of this one-day war. And look what's in there. 3 Roman engineers. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab those engineers before I give this away. Also, these Gestats are slowly upgrading. So I think I may give this fortress to one of my lords. Let me go ahead and check out who is in desperate need of some lands. So Do you have no fiefs? You have no fiefs? Oh, and you're brand new to me, so I need to Romanize you. I'm going to add that to my list. Get some Roman armor for one of my lords. Let's do that. Let's see. You definitely are set, good sir. You have no fiefs. If you've been with me for a little bit. You've been with me for a little bit. I'll probably give it to you. I think you're most deserving. And you have Arbella. And Lord Campaign, you're all set. Okay, so I think it's pretty clear that he'll be protecting our southern borders. So let's go ahead and make our way back to Antiola. See if we can go ahead and do that really quickly. Let's go into the castle before we head on our long trip to the Bosparan Kingdom through the Black Sea. Who do we have here? Oh, another lord wants to join? Oh. Okay, decent renown. You have a father and a sister. She's not too bad. Father who's got good renown. He's part of the Parthians. Interesting. I would be honored to accept you, good sir. So I need to get 2 sets. 2 sets. Okay, so very good, very good. Okay, let's talk to my minister. I would like to grant one of my vassals a fief. Let's give this fortress out and to this lord. Perfect. And pretty much everyone hated that except for the lord that got the fortress. Okay. Velo Cat. We'll take good care. We'll take good care of you, sir. Don't you worry. Okay. So, let's see. Make sure I've got plenty of food. Yeah, we should be doing all right. I'll grab a little bit more. Very good. Okay, so I think I've got a good group of men. I want to upgrade all these stats. And I'm going to bring my Roman engineers with me. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to drop them off just in case. I don't see any reason to need them at this point. Just to protect them, you know? Just to protect them. Make sure I move you back to cavalry. As well as you, good sir. Bring you up to infantry. Okay. I think we're in good shape now. I think that's the best thing to do. Especially since we're going to be on a ship. Yeah, that's probably the best. So, let's go ahead and board our ship. Yes, I do. So here's my plan. I am going to stop off in Tars, stop off in Nose, and then I'm going to make my way up through the Aegean into the Black Sea, and I'm going to check out how big the garrison is on all these fortresses and this Bosparan town. And I'm thinking our first campaign will be the Southern Bosparan Kingdom campaign, where we'll try to take this piece of their kingdom. Hopefully, if things are going well, maybe we can carry on. If not, take a little break, sue for peace, and then finish them off in a second assault or maybe 2 separate wars. This is pretty dense. Pretty dense with fortresses and towns. I think I see 3 towns and 1, 2, 3 or 4 fortresses. 3 fortresses. So it's going to be quite intense. So let's make our way to the first town. And I need to get some Roman gear. I definitely need to get some Roman gear. So let's find some armor. Not too bad. I've got some pretty decent gear. I got a couple of helmets. A nice piece of armor, but not exactly everything I'm looking for. We've got a little bit more to go. Maybe 1 more set of armor, and then we'll have enough. I did not see any regal robes in that particular marketplace, so hopefully when we go to Nose, they'll have more. But here's the tricky part. Sailing through the Aegean. It's a tight fit here. We'll make it. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's head this way. I just found something. I was looking for some regal robes, but look at this. It's better armor than I have by Yeah, more leg armor, more body armor, more head armor, and it's all black. I kind of like that. Kind of like that a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and, yep, I'm going to sell that. And let's see. What can I pick up for that other lord? That's not too bad. This one looks kind of interesting with the cape. I think I'll give him that. I think that works out well. These kind of work together and these kind of work together. Perfect. But still, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, but that's the same thing my minister's wearing. I don't want to wear the same thing he's wearing. Alright, so we still are looking for some good Roman robes. But let's get back to my ship, guys, and we're going to head out to the Bosparan Kingdom and we're going to check it out. Look at this. They are completely controlling the sea. And here's the Tsar himself. Okay, how powerful is he? He's got some engineers, so they're going to bring onagers in, but he's got one onager. He's got a decent bit of cavalry. Spearmen, veterans. I don't see a ton of archers. What about this guy? He's also got an engineer. Bunch of cavalry. Always more cavalry than me, but that's okay. That's okay. Well, here we go. Let's go ahead and check out this first fortress if we can. But, you know, my lords are just as powerful for the most part. They have over 100 men, so I think we'll be okay. Alright, let's check out this fortress. 116. 116. Interesting. That's really weak. Really weak. Now, does it require a siege tower? If all of these are siege towers, that would be difficult. This one's only 117. Let's go ahead and check out this castle. See what they look like. Oh. That's nice. Very quaint. I like it. I could see owning one of these castles along the sea. That would be really nice. That'd be really nice. Let's check out the Lord's Hall. See if I like it. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Not my kind of hall. No, thank you. I'll give this to one of my lords when I get it. Alright, so we've got 2 more areas to check out. Let's check out this fortress. 125. So it slowly creeps up by a few men. Not that much. Is this fortress better inside? Let's check out the hall. Nope. 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 Not gonna do. Not gonna do. And then there's one more town. 258. Again, not a difficult task. I say that, but there's 28 Bosparan engineers. What does that mean? What does that mean? That scares me. That really does. Let's see if we can venture into this town and check it out. I think we've been here before. Well, we just got to walk around. Yeah, this isn't great, actually. This is kind of poor. I'm not impressed. How's the castle? Also quite poor. Also quite poor. Anything going on in the tavern? You know, I don't know, man. This Bosparan Kingdom, I thought they were a little richer than this, but it doesn't look like it, telling by their towns and castles. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to venture out. I'm going to see if I can find some of the fathers of the ladies that I'd like to woo and hopefully marry the general one day. I'm trying to find these lords, but it's going to prove difficult, and I'll show you why. If you look at the East Party, which all 3 of these generals and lords, they're part of the East Party, and the East Party is at war with the South Party and at war with Gaul. So they're at war at 2 fronts. It seems like they're doing well against the South Party. No, actually, the East Party's gotten the worst of... has gotten the worst of both wars. This is going to be difficult. I'm going to go to the castle. One of the lords here, by the name of, I think, Antony Prim, he should be here, and I believe this is Yes, any prim. And he has a daughter. Yeah, and this is one of the daughters that I'm trying to marry. So let's see. Can you tell me where is your husband? Oh, he's been held captive. Well, I can scratch that off my list. I am so sorry, my lady. So sorry. All right, so I'm out of here, guys. All right, I'm going to head down, further down into the Mediterranean and see if I can find those other two lords. Hopefully they're not captured. Do you know where a Pini Tyron is? My lady? Yes, I'm at your service. Yes, sorry. It's been a long journey. Let me know the location. He is also being held captive. This is difficult. Oh, my goodness. It looks like I may have to talk to the daughters of my own lords. Ugh. Just as a backup plan. Just as a backup plan. Alright, so I'm going to head back to Nova Roma. Finally made it home after that long journey. And it's really unfortunate we weren't able to get any ground because all the lords are captured. But we did get peace with Judea and prove to them that we are mighty. But here's what I need to do. I need to start preparing for the war against the Bosparan Kingdom. And the first thing I want to do is get more onagers. I have, I believe, 14 Roman engineers, and I've got 26,000 gold. So I have 4 onagers now. Let's see how many onagers I can get. So let's go. And that's 1. That's 5. 6 onagers. 7 onagers. Okay. I don't have enough engineers. 7 onagers. Okay, so that's 15 grand. But I think it's going to be well worth it. Well worth it. So let's see. Okay, I still get 11,000. That's pretty good. I think we'll be okay. The next thing I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to start upgrading some men, building a powerful army, get more fire archers, upgrade those gestats, make sure that all my fortresses and all my towns are secure and ready to strike out. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm really going to reinforce our Dashat and put extra men in the garrison that I can pick up quickly when I'm trying to take these fortresses. I think that's probably the best option. Also, what I'm going to have to do is probably dock my ship somewhere over in this territory, then go to Ardashat and strike from there. And if I need to board my ship and fight some of them on the seas, I'll be ready to go. But guys, if you have any suggestions for taking on the Bosparan Kingdom, you let me know in the comment section. One of the things also I'm hopefully waiting for is for them to go to war with another faction. Right now, they are completely at peace. And that's no good for the general. It's better if there's a little dissent going on. If there's a war going on, something that can distract their total attention away from the general. So we've got our hands cut out for us, and I can already see they've got just tons of lords. Tons of lords. Look at all the Armenian scum stinking up my dungeon. And here is the newest Armenian lord to spend the rest of his days in my dungeon. Enjoy the rest of your life, good sir. Yes, this is where you shall spend it. But guys, I want to thank you for joining me. I had a great time today. We did end that little one-day war against the Hebrews, but it looks like our journey to find a wife will have to wait, because we've got the Bosparan Kingdom ahead of us. So guys, I'm going to start recruiting some men and getting our army ready, and then we are going to strike at the southern Bosparan Kingdom very soon. But guys, I want to thank you for joining me. If you've got any suggestions on how to take on this war, go ahead and leave those suggestions in the comment section. Also guys, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that like button. It's by far the best and easiest way to help this channel grow. Again guys, I want to thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time on Imperial Rome.